My leg itches. I'm not cutting that. All right. Before we get into this video, I want to thank everybody for hitting the subscribe button. I want to thank everybody for watching 30 seconds or more of each ad as it hits you. I know I sound like a broken record. I know young people have no idea what a broken record, what that even means. It means something. And it means a lot to me for you to be watching these videos. So I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. I'm sure you appreciate me coughing. So why I need to take a break, but won't. Originally, this was going to be like, well, why I should take a break, or why I need to take a break. And I realized, but I'm not going to take a break. Okay, I'm not. There's an analogy about farmers. Okay, where I saw somebody was talking about writer's block, and they said, my glasses are filthy, and they said, there's no such thing as writer's block. Basically, was their thing, because like a farmer doesn't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go, "Oh, I have farmer's block. I can't do this today." No, the farmer gets up, goes and plows a field or feeds the chickens or whatever those farmer people do, because that's your job. That's what they're saying. That's your job. Your job is to go out there. It's like going to a desk job. It's going to a 9 to 5. It's going to retail. It's going to. You have good days. You have bad days. There's days you don't want to be there. That's just normal. That's just being human, being a person. So I get that. Okay. Some days I don't want to write. Some days I don't know what to write. Most days I push through. Now I've been doing where I've been taking every Saturday off. My wife is home on Saturday. It's literally the only day of the week that we have completely together. Okay. Sunday she goes to her mom's. So she spends the entire day from like 10 in the morning till 10 at night. She spends at her mom's. So Sunday is my day. I watch baseball. I lie around. I'm bored all day. I eat too much. Saturday is the only day that she and I are together. So Saturdays, no writing. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time, I'm on YouTube Live writing. Am I getting a lot of writing in at the hour and a half or so? Usually not. Let's be honest. I'm usually just chit-chatting and talking. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I try to do my running around stuff. I might go to the post office. I might go to the library. I might go to Dunkin'. I might do other stuff. Am I writing on those days? I'm trying. Those are probably my most productive days, Tuesdays and Thursdays, because I don't have people watching me on YouTube Live while I'm doing it. And also Tuesdays, my wife is from 10 in the morning till 10 at night. She's at her mother's. And Thursday, she goes to her job. And then she goes to her mother's for dinner until 10 o'clock. So every other night, I see my wife. Monday, Wednesday, Friday night, I see her for those few hours. And then all day Saturday. So all day Saturday, I am not writing. I tell all of this to say there are days where I'm like, you know what? I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it too much. I'm too worried about a word count. I'm too worried about my word count for the year. I'm too worried about all these other things. Okay. I need a break. Some days you just need a break to lie on the couch and watch Netflix, watch baseball, afternoon baseball, or just read a good book. Yeah, I take naps every day. Sure. I'm old. 56, that's old. I need a nap every day. I get some reading in, then for me, a nap is like 20 minutes, half an hour. My wife, a nap is like 4 hours. So I'm taking breaks, but I'm not hardly ever saying, "Oh, I need the whole day off." I just don't want to do this. I got nothing, and I'm in a good mood. That's the key right there. If I'm depressed, if I'm in a bad mood, yeah, I take some time off. But when you need a break just to go, you know what, I'm in a good mood today. I want to, I don't know, go outside. That's just something off the top of my head. I ain't going out there. It's 980 degrees here in Florida. You know what? I want to just go for a ride and listen to some music. I want to just relax. I want to go up. I want to go up to the pool and lie by the pool. I want to go out in the back and lie down and get a suntan. I don't know, anything. But I'm going to take a break from writing. I don't want to stress about it because I'm in a good mood. And I'd rather do something else for a day and not worry about the writing. And it doesn't happen. It should happen. You should have breaks, okay? That's why with a job you have, I don't know, you have a couple days off a week, at least a day off a week. You have vacation time. You have sick time. I mean, who uses their sick time because they're sick? These are sick time because they're like, I'm going to hang out with my friends. So, as a full-time author, I build in my mind, and so it's not so stressful. Saturdays I'm not writing. Okay. Now, Saturday that just passed, my wife was at her mother's all weekend. So, okay, I know I'm going to write on that day. Could I have taken the day off and said, well, it's Saturday, so I don't have to write, and I know I'm going to write tomorrow? Yeah, I could have. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But I didn't, because I feel like I need to write. I need to get some words in. Okay. I'm way behind on my yearly, but I'm not as stressed as I would have been every other year because I am writing the Southern Gothic Noir thriller book. I'm taking my time with it. I'm trying not to rush through it. I'm trying to write 2 chapters a week, which is nothing. You know, couple 3,000 words. That's not a lot at all. And I'm just not writing other stuff. I think that's the stressful part, is I'm not writing the short stories like I keep saying I'm going to write, not the other novels that have been started, my Patreon novels, my Substack novels, whatever. I've not written, I'm way ahead on those. So I'm not like, holy crap, I got to write something today because it's due. I'm not doing any of that. But I'm kind of looking at it like mentally I need a day off, but I need a good day off. At this point, I'm taking like 2 days, 3 days a week sometimes because I'm having a bad mental day. And while, yeah, physically I sit down and I write a few lines or a few words, and sometimes it's like 3 or 4 different projects. I'm writing a paragraph, but not enough words that I'm like, all right, I'm going to count this today. I'm going to count this today to put on my spreadsheet. I'm like, I wrote 67 words today on this story. All right. When I write it the next time, I'm already 67 words up. And it works in my mind. Trust me. It all comes out in the wash. It's the words I'm writing all get counted at the end. So it doesn't matter if I'm physically writing them down today that I wrote 67 words, or if I'm like, I wrote 500 words tomorrow and I'll count it as 567 words. See what I'm saying? It all adds up at the end to get to my 400,000 words. So my writing year ends on the last day in September. What is that? The 30th? 30 days has September, but yeah, the 30th. So today, as I'm recording this, I have exactly 3 months left. And I'm at 256,000 words on the year. Which means I have 150,000 words to write in 3 months. Which means I need 50,000 words a month. And I have not gone anywhere near that. Okay. Let me give you those. Let me give you those numbers. And not one time have I. The most I've written was last October, which is the start of October 1st, is the start of the fiscal writing year for me. 46,568 words. Then 33,000, 30,000, 25,000, 32,000, 28,000, 22,000. In May, I wrote 18,000 words. In June, I'll write 21,000 words. So way, way behind. Okay. I have not hit weeks where I've done more than, say, 4,500 words in the week. And I have to have about 7,700 words a week on average just to get to the 400,000 words. So now I'm not crazy stressed about it like I normally would be, because I know this year was not about 400, 500,000 words. I wrote 475,000 words last year. And I look and I say, man, I killed myself to write all these words. And I sold most of those words. I sold over 450,000 of those words, I believe. Or published and made money, whatever. Am I just going to do this for the rest of my life? Am I going to do this for the next 20 years? Just keep pumping out 500,000 words every year and making pennies on the dollar on it? Or do I want to take my time, slow it down, write that one solid book a year, look for an agent, look for a big publisher, that kind of thing? And that's what I'm looking at. So I shouldn't be stressed about it. I shouldn't be. And I think taking a break is probably good. I don't write on this novel every day. I write a solid chapter today, and I'm like, I'm ahead. I have 2 chapters a week. I have to get this written, and I'm about 5 chapters from the end here. So my goal is, well, I don't want to just, I can write these 5 chapters this week if I wanted, but I don't want to rush it. I don't just want to burn to the end. I want to take my sweet time and try to think of other things. And I'm taking breaks from this. So I'll be like, you know what? I wrote the chapter today. I write the chapter tomorrow. I got 5 more days till next week. Maybe I'll get ahead a little bit, but I'm going to write something else. Or I should take a break. I should say, reward myself. Some people reward themselves with chocolate milk. It's delicious. Shot of bourbon, maybe. They binge watch Netflix for a few hours. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. For me, I don't ever, if I finish something, I take the rest of that day off, but I'm already thinking about what the next thing is for tomorrow. And I know at some point, because I keep getting older, I checked, I'm definitely getting older. And there's no speeding up. There's no, hey, I can write 800,000 words now. No, it's more like I can write 300,000 words now. There's no writer. Well, I guess there is technically, but so it's not like with an athlete. Oh, hey, I'm getting older. I'm ancient. I'm in my 30s now, and I can do steroids and get a little bit of that youth back, kind of thing. I don't know if there is anything like that for a writer. My eyes are not as good as they used to be. My hearing is shot. My thoughts are jumbled. All food is a fight with me. Anything I eat, I'm like, oh, good. Am I going to get my acid reflux because I had a taste of barbecue sauce? All the life stuff gets in the way. The mental stuff is just, it gets worse and worse, more pronounced. So for me, I need to take a break. And I don't mean like, hey, I need a couple of hours to lie on the couch. I would love to do like a week. I would love to have a week where no work. I'm not just talking about the writing. I'm talking about none of the promotion, none of the emails, none of the spam messages, none of any of it. YouTube Live, not getting on YouTube Live and having to write. And I'm talking about just sitting on the couch watching TV, or lying in bed and reading a book, or sitting on the couch reading a book, or lying on the couch, whatever. A week of this is just a me week. This is a week of no work, just play. I'm going to relax. I'm not going to think about stories. I'm not going to think about books. I'm not going to think about anything. Okay. So now if I complete this book, 2 chapters a week, and I have, it should be done by, as I'm recording. So as I'm recording, this is the last day of June. July starts tomorrow as I'm recording this. By about the 20th, 21st of July, or as I like to say, July, this book should be done. And then from the 21st till the 29th, okay, so a week. I have a week before, an extra week there before MondoCon starts. If you don't know what MondoCon is, I did a video on it. It's a writer's retreat at my house for 3-4 days, where I will start another book. I will brand new start it right then from word 1 that Friday morning, which would be the 31st of July. And so I say, you know what? Why don't I take that week off between? That would be perfect. Finish this book, reward myself, no writing, no anything. Just relax. Just read a lot. Okay? Just go on YouTube Live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and just chit-chat with people and go, you know what? No writing today. We're going to talk about our favorite cereals. We're going to talk about why I put all kinds of meats and tuna and everything else on cinnamon raisin bagels. This is what we're going to discuss for an hour and a half each of those days. Otherwise, I'm not going to write or anything. And I think that would refresh the brain. I think that would help. And I know I'm not going to do it. I know I'm not going to do it. I would love to just go, you know what I'm doing all day? It's a Tuesday. I'm going to play Minecraft from the time I wake up till my wife gets home. And that's going to be my day. I'm going to knock down this mountain. You see that mountain? That mountain will be demolished by the end of this day. That's and blasting music and not worrying about anything. That's what I should do. And I think that would be really good for me. Will I do it? No. Should I do it? 100%. I think I should do that. I wish. I wish I could do it. I wish I had the guts, the intestinal fortitude to just say, you know what? I'm not worried about the work. I'm not worrying about padding those numbers. I'm not worrying about any of this stuff. All I'm worried about is me. And man, I wish I could do it. I really, really wish I could do it. I wish I could just take like 5 to 7 days and just say, you know what? I'm not worried about any of this stuff. I'm gonna read a couple books. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and have my coffee. I'll do my coffee videos. Those are fun. And then go, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna read a book. I'm gonna finish this book. I have 3 books I'm reading right now. I'm gonna finish all 3 of these books, and I'm gonna start 3 more books, and so on and so forth, and see how many books I can read and enjoy myself and relax. And not even do book review videos of them in that week. Be like, you know what? YouTube will live without me. I'll probably record these writing videos for that week, the Wednesday and the Sunday writing videos. I'll have those recorded ahead of time. That way it's fine, and I'm not worried about I didn't get stuff out, but just basically schedule them. Have them out there. I'll promote them the next week. I don't care. What do you think? Do you take breaks? Do you finish a project and say, I'm not going to work on anything for a few days or a week or whatever. I mean, yeah, I know we finish a project, and a lot of times we'd be like, I'm not going to look at this for 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years or whatever. But are you starting other stuff? Are you immediately jumping into the next thing? Or do you ever take a break? Do you ever say, you know what, I want to enjoy life this week instead of all of this? So that's where I am right now. I want to thank you for hitting the subscribe button. I want to thank you for watching 30 seconds or more of the videos. I want to thank you for all the comments and sharing of these videos and all that stuff. You are helping me out. You're helping me to live my dream. So thank you. Thank you for that. And let me know what you think. Let me know what your idea is on this. I want to know.